What's up, everybody? Ben Rasa and Eric Lindquist here for Odd Shopper, and we are back talking all things, I would say NBA, but I'm going to throw in some college basketball just like yesterday. Best bets for this Thursday slate. Last day, we are winding down before the All-Star break, Eric, in the NBA, but college basketball is still in full swing. I know you're excited to see some of these matchups. I believe we got a 5-game NBA slate tonight.
Yeah, 5-game NBA slate. College basketball streets are going to be where I'm hanging out. Hopefully, I was firing up Canada and women's hockey. Yesterday was a weird day, but we're having fun.
Wow, going against the U.S.
Right.
Yes, there is Olympic hockey to bet as well. But for this video, we're staying on the hardwood. If you are new to the stream, you're hopping in for the first time, checking us out. Welcome aboard. Good to see you guys. We hope you enjoy it. And if you want to support us, easiest way, just hit that like button. Takes 2 seconds, and it really does help us. If you want more betting content from tutorials to picks, hit that subscribe button. Join the channel here at Odd Shopper. We have a ton going on. But all right, we've got 3 picks. I did this with Lofty yesterday. We went 2-1. The one we lost was not even close, but you know what? That's why you don't have to parlay everything. We've got 3 right here. Let's dig into them. I'm going to set the tone if that's all right with you. As you can see, the first bet up is in the college streets. We've got the Iowa Hawkeyes. I'm going to lay 5.5 at home against Michigan. I bet a Big Ten game yesterday, Purdue at 5.5, and they won by the hook. I'll take a hook win. I'll take it any way I can get. But Iowa at home, high octane offense. They've won 3 straight by double digits. They hung 110 on Maryland on the road. We know the offensive talent is there. They're the 4th most efficient offense in the entire country. They are at home, and they get a Michigan team. They just really haven't put it all together this year. They've had flashes. They've just destroyed Purdue, but that was in Ann Arbor. Like most teams, Michigan has struggled when they hit the road. And more importantly to me, they're just not that good. I look at this Iowa team with the shooters they have, obviously with Keegan as well, just a prolific scorer. I'm comfortable with this. You can moneyline it if you want to be more conservative and roll it into some parlays. I feel very confident that Iowa walks away with the win, and not just walks away with the win, covers this number. I don't think this is particularly close. Too much firepower for the Hawkeyes at home. They hold serve relatively easily.
Love it. Iowa City. As an Iowa State fan, I'm very aware of how good this basketball team could be in Iowa City. Michigan, just one of the more high variance teams from time to time in the Big Ten. So this is a team that I'm happy to embrace the 5.5. I think that's just a little bit light. So I think I'm on that with you as well.
Yeah, I wanted to get this. Now we're filming, as you guys know, early in the morning. These spreads can and probably will change. That's why you want to go to oddshopper.com, lock in those best numbers available, shop those odds. 5.5 is good enough for me. So we're going to put that on the board. Next, we're going to the prop world. In the NBA, this is one we were talking before the show that you wanted to identify in CJ McCollum. 3-pointers made. The line is over 2.5. Talk to me about this.
Yeah, it's very strange to want to embrace any kind of a 3-point shooter going up against the Dallas Mavericks. On the season, from 25 to 29 feet, Dallas is number 1 in terms of field goal percentage against their opponents, holding teams to 31.4% from 3. But CJ McCollum in new circumstances here in New Orleans, I'm really feeling like there's going to be enough volume to get him and push him over top of this number. 37.9% from 3 on the season. In the early going of these games, we've seen quantities of 5, 8, 7, 10, 8. A number of 3-point attempts. And for me, it really comes down to volume for a number of these. There's plus money on the other side. Plus, Odd Shopper's kind of in tune with this as well. One of the better plays there from the 3-point perspective on the board. So I think 2.5 threes a little bit light for CJ McCollum here, even alongside Brandon Ingram.
Just a 3-point spread as well. This game can and probably will stay close. So the volume should be, you identified it. Anytime I bet 3-point props, my number one thing I look at, not is he a good shooter, is he going to take 8, 10? Because it doesn't matter how good a shooter, if he's 1 for 1, you cannot win unless he takes more than 3. And you obviously want more volume. So McCollum, I think the volume will be there. Not the greatest matchup, but at home, slight dogs. You're getting plus money. It does bolster the payout right there. You don't have to lay the juice if you bet it single. And as you see in the parlay, we're getting over 6-1 because of that plus money. So we've got Iowa minus 5.5. We've got CJ McCollum over 2.5 3-pointers made. We're going to round it out, staying in the NBA. Big time matchup here. Sixers, Bucks. Last time we saw Philly, it was not even competitive against Boston. You think they rebound here? 6.5. There are 7s out there as well. Talk to me about the Sixers.
Yeah, one of my favorite things to do in terms of NBA betting, because I think the lines can generally be pretty darn efficient, is just embracing teams that just got murdered the game before, especially when they have Joel Embiid on the team. Milwaukee, as good as they have been, their big threes all full in action. We've got Grayson Allen probably going to be sitting. Wesley Matthews going to be kind of a guy that they have to rely on. Wigington, shout out Iowa State, is actually playing meaningful minutes now in the absence of Dante DiVincenzo. A little bit weak in the guard department there for Milwaukee. I think there's some opportunity for Tyrese Maxey to actually put his fingerprint on this game. It was an absolute embarrassing loss at home against Boston the other night. I think this is one of those classic bounce back spots for Philly. Joel Embiid's been playing at an all-world, all-atmosphere level here. I think last game here before the All-Star break, you want to be taking the points here. You don't even need them to win. You need it to be competitive, unlike last game, and I think it will be.
Yeah, that's the point here. You're not calling. You can't. There's plus 205 right there on the screen if you want to rev up the payout, but then they have to win the game. This is totally different. You're getting 6.5 points if they are in this game, and it's not one that I identified early, but looking at it before the show, I am with you here, and it looks like so is the public. They are juicing now to minus 115. This easily could tick to 6 points, even 5.5 by tip. Embiid, bad taste in their mouth, want to kind of finish strong. Still plenty of talent on the team, even after obviously shipping some parts off to get Harden in there. So I don't mind it. And again, you have the opportunity when you look at this, and we talk about this on this very channel, you want to parlay all three of these up, you're going to get north of 6-1. Big potential payout if we can string it together. If you want to go a little more conservative, you are, of course, able to bet these all individual, minus 110, plus 110, and minus 115 there. So you have a lot of different options. Any final thoughts before we bounce on out of here on this Thursday morning?
No, enjoy a little time off from the NBA streets. We'll have the NBA All-Star break. I'll be doing an NBA Slate Starter podcast with Ryan. If you guys want to check that out, giving you guys some prep for how to attack that DFS slate.
No doubt about it. We will have full coverage from the DFS to the betting angles for here. And for all you NBA fans, if you want some action during the All-Star break, check out OddsShopper. We will have you covered for college basketball, NHL, anything that you guys want, we have here at Awesemo and at OddsShopper. So for me, for Eric, for everyone, good luck, enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you guys soon.